My philosophy was, if you have to spend much of your life at work, you might as well make it as enjoyable as possible. I think that is why most people look back on their years with Shippams with a degree of pleasure and satisfaction.
The Novium Museum got in touch with us because they were going to undertake a major project that was going to culminate in an exhibition at the Novium itself. And as part of that project, they wanted a short documentary film that would exist as part of the exhibition.
Being able to capture those voices in a film has really brought that dimension to the exhibition and really brought life to it. It shows those real people behind the stories.
But everybody had to chuckle because it was Jim, because he was making the effort.
The first thing when we're making a documentary is we need to get in front of the people that we're making it for.
It was really important for us to involve Millstream from the start of the project.
As early as I could, I wanted to get Lauren involved in those meetings. It was going to be Lauren's opportunity to direct this film. We were given access to a number of oral history interviews. We were able to work together to look at those transcriptions, look at building the narrative from those transcriptions and selecting what we saw would be our key characters, and they had to represent different strands and themes within our film. For me, the biggest challenge was ensuring I could meet Lauren's vision in terms of location for our interviews. Some of the location spaces that were being offered to us weren't quite doing the job we needed. We're both delighted that we persevered with that and we found the perfect location.
The location that we've chosen is on Terminus Road. We wanted to try and replicate the factory in some way, and knowing that Shippams moved to Terminus Road at one stage, it fits the project quite well. Today is day 2 of production. We've filmed 6 interviews with past employees, people involved with advertising, and Jim Shippam himself.
The key themes within the story are the sense of belonging and that family feel that comes through when you talk to the former employees.
It was so much camaraderie. Sometimes you think, how do we get on with the work? Because it was a laugh.
What's next for our project is getting the narrative into post-production. We've got access to loads of old archive photos and videos, which are going to work alongside the B-roll that we're going to go out and capture.
Dig into a jar and spread on shippams.
I had 2.5 hours worth of content that I had to sift through. Once I had created the narrative, I communicated with my team of footage I felt it needed. Lauren was our drone pilot. She went and got footage of the factory as it is now, which I think really helped tell the story of Shippams. I had access to hundreds and hundreds of photos. I created a projector style to show off all the images. I got loads of camcorder sound effects, VHS sound effects, and we actually did some Foley in the office.
We'll have our animator working on bringing some things to life, such as the photos and other elements.
It's hard to visualise how many people were involved in Shippams. I think with the family tree animation that Fern made, it really helped tell the story.
It's really nice to have many members of our team working on this project. We've heard many stories from our interviewees. I think one of my favourites has got to be to do with some Red Sox.
I have to ask about the Red Sox. I can see you wearing some today.
We always had a meeting. It used to be, we think Jim might be wearing his red socks today.
I have always worn red socks. I must be vain.
There were lots of pranks and singing that took place on the lines as well.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
My favourite part of the film is Steve and Joseph's section.
After a protracted series of negotiations, I managed to purchase...
The music changes to be quite serious. The colour grade becomes a little bit more dramatic. I really wanted to portray how they were feeling through the visuals, the sound effects, the story, and I think that really came through.
Working with the Novium Museum has been a complete pleasure. It's been a joy. And I know for a fact that the Novium Museum staff are delighted with the end product.
When I first watched the film, I got a bit emotional. It really brings the voices into the exhibition.
It's nice to look back and think of how our ideas started and now actually seeing them come to life.
I'm extremely proud of the whole team. I think it would be so nice for the people who have a history with Shippams to reminisce on the good times.
I'm really proud that I've had the opportunity to produce such a piece of work, and we're really looking forward to seeing the reaction it receives. The outcome, I think, has been absolutely outstanding.